Welcome to Stock Knowledge and News with Arieous Invest, your trusted source for updates, earnings reports, and actionable insights to sharpen your stock market game. Join us as we explore market trends, decode the latest news, and empower your financial journey with expert stock knowledge. This is Trading Reimagined. Let's get started.
All right, so we're diving deep today, folks, and what we're diving into is pretty timely, actually. We're looking at these worker strikes happening at Amazon.
Yeah, all over the U.S.
All over the U.S., Amazon facilities.
Yeah.
And, couldn't be a worse time for Amazon, right?
Yeah.
We're right in the middle of the holiday shopping season.
Peak season.
Peak season.
Absolutely.
And, this could have huge impacts on everything. I mean, deliveries, their bottom line. We're going to look at some news articles we've got that kind of lay this all out. I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am, which is, are my gifts going to arrive on time?
Yeah, that's the big one, right?
It is the big one, right?
Yeah.
So let's try to unpack this whole thing.
Yeah, the stakes are definitely very high right now, and that timing, like you said, adds a lot of pressure.
It really does. So I guess the first thing is, who are these people walking off the job? And what are they so upset about?
Right. So it's the International Brotherhood of Teamsters, big union, and they represent about 10,000 Amazon workers.
10,000.
Yeah, at 10 different facilities
Okay.
across the country. And their leader, Sean O'Brien.
I've heard that name.
Yeah, he's been pretty vocal. He's directly blaming Amazon. He even uses the phrase insatiable greed, which,
Strong words.
it is. And he's demanding contract negotiations and better working conditions, basically.
So when we say better working conditions,
Mm-hmm.
what are we actually talking about? Like, what are their specific demands?
Well, a few things. They want safer workplaces, first of all, better safety protocols. They're also looking for longer break times. And I think the big one is they want a lighter workload.
No workload.
Yeah. They're saying that the current pace, how fast they have to work, it's just not sustainable. It's dangerous, actually. It could lead to injuries, burnout, all that.
So, what's Amazon saying about all this? Are they, acknowledging these concerns?
Well, publicly, they're kind of downplaying it,
Yeah.
Like trying to reassure everyone, especially customers, that everything's fine, operations are running smoothly.
Nothing to see here.
Right, exactly.
Well-
Nothing to see here. And they're also, they're pushing back against the Teamsters pretty hard, saying, the Teamsters are misleading the public, maybe even, coercing employees into joining the strikes.
But didn't Amazon just invest, a bunch of money in raising worker wages?
Yeah, $2.1 billion recently.
Yeah.
And they're definitely using that, to their advantage, saying, hey, look, we care about our employees. Look at all this money we're spending.
Yeah.
But, it makes you think, right?
Yeah.
I mean, $2.1 billion, yeah, it sounds like a lot. But for a company like Amazon with their profits, is it really that much? Or is it more about PR?
Right. It's all about perspective, I guess.
Yeah.
This whole thing really highlights just how much power Amazon has. They're huge.
Massive.
The second largest private employer globally. Only Walmart's bigger.
And they haven't exactly been, friendly to unions in the past, let's say.
Yeah, not exactly rolling out the red carpet.
No. They've been, fighting unionization efforts pretty aggressively. They've even gone as far as filing objections with the National Labor Relations Board, the NLRB.
The NLRB. And for anyone who's not familiar, what is the NLRB exactly?
Right. It's an independent federal agency.
Yeah.
And they're the ones who oversee all these labor relations, make sure everyone's playing by the rules, enforce the labor laws.
Right. And Amazon's been objecting to their decisions.
Yeah, basically saying, the NLRB is overstepping their boundaries or whatever.
Wow.
And it gets even crazier. They've even started a federal lawsuit challenging the NLRB's constitutionality, saying the entire agency is illegitimate.
That's bold.
It is bold.
So they're not messing around.
Definitely not. They are going all in to fight unionization.
So what makes this strike different then? Haven't there been, rumblings of discontent at Amazon for a while now?
Yeah, that have been. I think the key difference here, and the Teamsters probably know this, it's the timing. Like we said, peak holiday season.
Mm-hmm.
Every day that these strikes go on, the pressure on Amazon just keeps mounting. Any disruptions could really hurt their reputation, their bottom line.
It's a smart move by the Teamsters.
Right.
Really puts Amazon in a tough spot.
Exactly.
So what do you think Could this be a turning point? I mean, could this be the thing that finally forces Amazon to, like, seriously address these labor issues?
It's hard to say for sure. It's definitely a pivotal moment there. I mean, this whole situation, it really raises questions about the future of labor, not just at Amazon, but everywhere.
So you're saying this could have ripple effects beyond just Amazon?
Oh, absolutely. If the Teamsters actually get what they want, if they get these concessions from Amazon, I think it'll definitely embolden workers in other industries. Maybe we'll see a kind of resurgence of union activity, even in industries that have always been really resistant to organized labor.
Wow. It's like a domino effect almost.
Yeah, exactly.
It really makes you think about the role we all play in this too, you know? Like as consumers, think about the stuff you order online, right?
Yeah.
That convenience, that speed, it comes at a cost. And maybe we need to start thinking about, like, what role do we play in this whole power dynamic between these huge corporations and their workforce?
That's the big question, isn't it?
It is. Well, we've unpacked a lot here today, the who, the what, the why of these Amazon strikes. But this story, it's not over. So stay curious, keep asking questions, and let's see how this whole thing unfolds.
Arieous Invest. Trading reimagined.